Today we will get a little bit techy and we'll be talking about this little thing here. Growing tropical plants in cold climate can be tricky because these plants are a little bit finicky. The more accurate you are able to control the growing environment, the better. So, first step in controlling the environment is to have a good sensor. And I prefer a single unit like this one that can have multiple functions. My sensor here can measure humidity level, luminance, which is the quantity of light that the plant is receiving. Ultraviolet also can be measured, but indoors usually the ultraviolet is 0 from the artificial light. The humidity level that is currently measured, as you can see, is 58%, which is good for this guava tree, especially since I just watered the plant. The humidity at the bottom of the pot is sufficient to influence this microclimate, I would say. The current temperature is at 22 degrees centigrade Celsius. Good conditions again for this guava tree. And finally, very important, the luminance is almost at 900, which again is sufficient to keep this guava tree happy through the winter. So since I'm going to soon transition some of the plants to my greenhouse outside, I will be first moving this sensor to the greenhouse and figure out what are the current conditions outside before deciding which plant to move. The conditions inside the greenhouse can be very different from the indoors conditions, and also the variations inside the greenhouse can be sometimes very surprising. So let's move. So I moved the sensor to the greenhouse and I waited for an hour or so for the sensor to get to the new room temperature, the new room conditions. And today is a slightly overcast day. Outside the greenhouse it's about 2 degrees Celsius, and currently the sensor is measuring a humidity level of 67, as you can see, and the temperature is about 15 degrees, which is appropriate for the citrus trees that I have, but not for the other tropical fruit trees like the guava or the jackfruit, rambutans and durians. They will not appreciate this temperature. And also luminance is at almost 7,000 although it is an overcast day. On sunny days, the luminance can jump well above 10,000, which will for sure burn all the seedlings. 7,000 is good. If the temperature were higher, I would have moved the tropical seedlings inside the greenhouse, but for now I will keep them in the garage. Also, I could probably increase the level of humidity by watering the soil here. And finally, ultraviolet is being detected inside the greenhouse, and again, this is an overcast day, so I will have to be very careful when I move the tropical seedlings, because they got used to the garage condition with 800 level luminance. You may have noticed that there are two other parameters, vibration and motion detection, and they can come in handy, especially during the summer when I like to keep this door open for ventilation, and squirrels then like to sneak in and they wreak havoc. When I couple this sensor with a sound system, I can scare the squirrels away, and also the sensor can be coupled with this fan during the summertime when it gets very hot inside the greenhouse. So if you want to know more about centralized control system for growing plants in a greenhouse or in a garage, let me know and I'll provide more information.